Hey everyone, I'm Natalie, your relationship coach and healer. Today I want to talk to you about anxious and avoidant attachment styles. I really think you're going to like this, so watch to the end. Before that, if you like this content, follow Prema Wellness, like the content, share it. If there are people out there that you know that this will resonate with, it's all about spreading the love. If it helps them for an hour or two in their day or even their full day, it's well worth it. Share it. I'm also offering free breakthrough one-on-one sessions. All of the links are in my bio. It'll take you to my website. You can also watch the free video that I have there, PremaWellness.life. And these calls are going to help you get crystal clear on the things that are coming up in your life regarding relationships and the limiting beliefs. Relationships externally, but also the relationship that you have with yourself. I help you create a blueprint, and which allows you to see all the breakthroughs that are possible, not just for today or tomorrow or a week from now or a month from now, but for the rest of your life. So if you're interested, please reach out. Happy to connect. Let's get right down to it. Let's talk about anxious and avoidant attachment styles. So I know a lot of you are not going to like this. Maybe you're going to be okay with it, especially the anxious attachment styles. But I have found that I was an anxious attachment style, or I have been in my relationships. One thing that I discovered was an anxious attachment style is also an avoidant attachment style. And an avoidant attachment style is also an anxious attachment style. Let me explain. So when you're in a relationship, everything for the first few months is bliss, because all of these emotions are coming up and everything's great, and there is no childhood trauma in those first few months. Then when things start to settle down, all the things start to come up. All of the programming and the conditioning and habits start to take form in the relationship. So when the avoidant is getting too much energy from the anxious attachment person, they pull back. It's not safe to them. They're not used to it. They didn't get it as a child. So they don't want it. They don't feel safe. Understand this. Okay? They pull back. The anxious attachment style keeps grasping for something, an idea of something. They keep wanting that attention, so they keep trying and trying and trying. And then they become exhausted. They get really tired after a while. So then they start to pull back. And what does the avoidant do? It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This feels good now. This feels safe. I'm not getting that attention, so now I want it. So then they go to the anxious attachment style and they want that energy back. The anxious attachment obviously is attached to this person, so they're like, oh, now I'm getting attention. Now I'm getting all this love. So then they dive in again. And then the avoidant pulls away, and then it's this fight, fight, fight for attention. You can see how there's this dynamic of both can be anxious and avoidant. Now, the reason why an anxious attachment style is an avoidant is because who are they avoiding? They're not avoiding their partner. They're avoiding themselves. What they are looking for externally in their partner, they are not willing to look at in themselves. They are avoiding themselves. This blew my mind. Taking the attention away from yourself allows you to not focus on yourself. It allows you to avoid the parts of you that you're unwilling to heal. The things that come up are so unbearable that you look to that externally for someone to fill that for you. So be very mindful that, when you're so hyper focused on someone, it's because you don't want to focus on you. And ask yourself this question: what is it that attracts me so much to this energy where I have to fight for their attention? Was this something that happened when you were a child, where you felt like you didn't get the attention, the basic needs as a child, and so you had to work at it constantly, and that's what you're familiar with? So now it feels safe to you, even though you don't truly want that. It feels cozy and safe because that is what you're used to. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just what you're used to. The goal is to get to a point where you are secure. You know that if they were to leave out of your life, that you're going to be okay because you know that you can provide those things to yourself. You know that they came into your life for a reason, you learned something from it, and now it's time to move on. A secure attachment comes from nothing but a loving space, knowing that they know how to love themselves. They know how to turn inward and look to those parts of themselves and heal them. So, what parts of yourself are you trying to avoid? Are you running away from? Typically, the rejection and abandonment wound comes up for both individuals, the avoidant and the anxious. This is something that they are both stemming from, even though it manifests very, very differently. And it reaffirms these beliefs about yourself that you're not worthy, that you're not worthy of having someone giving you attention that's healthy. This is a choice to make changes in your life once you understand the programming and how it affects the body on a chemical level, on a subconscious level. So I want you to ask yourself one question. What are the parts of yourself that you haven't been showing up for? How are you not showing up for yourself? And this will show you why you are attracted to certain people or certain partners that aren't giving you that you're looking to them for. So how are you not showing up for yourself? Ask yourself that. Till next time. Bye-bye.